Next, we hear from Palo Alto University, a not for profit and private educational institution dedicated to improving lives through education and research. Dr. Alvin Thomas is the co director of the Center for Excellence in Diversity at Palo Alto University, and he's been engaged in research at Palo Alto on how exposure to violence affects the development of youth. He joins us now to tell us more. Dr. Thomas, welcome.
Well, thank you very much for having me.
Dr. Thomas, start by telling us a bit about yourself and your institution, Palo Alto University.
I am an assistant professor at Palo Alto University and a co-director for the Center for Excellence in Diversity, and originally from the island of St. Lucia. I teach classes in cultural diversity and clinical psychology, as well as a seminar called Psychology of the African American Child. My research lab investigates the risk and protective factors associated with positive youth development, and I focus on self-efficacy enhancement, father-son relationships, and parenting.
You've been doing research on how exposure to actual physical violence and experiences where youths have seen or heard about violence can affect them. What have you found?
Alongside parenting practices, school resources, and community support, self-efficacy beliefs continue to predict positive youth development, especially so for youth who have witnessed physical violence. And by self-efficacy, what I mean is youth's confidence in their own ability to avoid specific negative behaviors. Self-efficacy is an internal asset that clinicians, teachers, community organizations, policymakers, and even parents must seek to enhance in youth who live in low-income and high-crime neighborhoods. There is no doubt that growing up Black in America in urban settings is a significant risk to children and youth. In fact, some work has suggested that the trauma and PTSD symptomatology associated with these life situations are similar to that of war veterans and rates found in war-torn regions like Iraq and Afghanistan. Witnessing physical violence, therefore, is a major risk for future youth violence. However, for children who have witnessed violence, parents can enhance the self-efficacy of youth and reduce future violence by monitoring their children, by becoming involved in the lives of their children, and by communicating about specific risk factors like witnessing physical violence.
That was Dr. Alvin Thomas. Learn more about Palo Alto University by visiting paloaltou.edu.